Between the black FBA's boomers dying out, because boomers are y'all's biggest generation, between your wanton street murder against each other, between your wanton OBGYN murder that your women perform, and the fact that your total fertility rate is 1.1, there's only one other race on Earth that has a smaller fertility rate than you guys, and it's the South Koreans. Between all of these factors combined, y'all's population is expected to more than halve by 2075. You're currently 45 million strong right now. By 2075, y'all are going to be less than 20 million strong. And that's not even the worst part. The worst part is y'all's boomers are y'all's best generation. Unlike us, white people, boomers are our worst generation. When the white boomers are finally gone, there's going to be a white renaissance happen in this country. The exact opposite is going to happen with black people. When black boomers are gone, the blacks are going to descend into racial chaos. What I mean by that is the blacks are y'all's best generation. They're the last generation that has any humility to them. They're the last generation that are patriotic Americans. And they're the last generation that really just understands just the American math equation. Like, just do these couple things. You're going to be successful. Put your head down and grind. And don't blame everybody else for your problems.
This post will get banned. If you see this post, save it and try and watch it again in a week, because it's going to get removed. Because somehow factual crime statistics are racist. If I try and say that black people with 85K or more a year are committing over twice the murders as white people making less than 10K, I'm a racist. I'm a bigot. Shout out to Asian people, though. Look at them, bro. They're killing it. Or they're not killing it.
Black crime in America is on the rise. It has been since the civil rights movement. We were all getting along and prospering and yeah, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, civil rights come and the free at last, free at last. Next thing you know, we can't put a cap on it because racism. Oh no, everyone's racist if they call out this behavior.
No, you're not. What are you, a fucking agent? Get the fuck on, bro. Walk on the other side. What is your problem?
I don't have a problem.
You do have a problem. You see me walking and walk right in front of me. White people and they fucking entitlement. I got a fucking problem.
It's a racial thing, though.
Oh, yes, it is. Because you see me minding my business with my headphones in, just walking, minding my business. It's not a specific side of the fucking sidewalk you gotta walk on, boy. What the fuck wrong with you?
You have a driver's
yes,
license?
I have a driver's license.
What side of the street do you drive on?
It don't matter. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. I can walk wherever the fuck I want to walk. I can yell whenever the fuck I want to yell. Yeah, I have a fucking entitlement problem. It's a whole sidewalk. Why the fuck do you gotta walk on the same side that I'm walking on and try to make me feel intimidated and walk on
YouTube, welcome back, gang, to another episode of Tay Wizzle Reactions. As we make our way to 250 subscribers, gotta thank you all for tapping into the channel, showing me y'all love and support with the likes, the comments, and the views. Really appreciate it, guys. If you want to catch me live, TikTok.com/TayWizzle276 at 8 a.m. Twitch.tv/TayWizzleTV 5 p.m. every day except for Saturdays. Kick.com/TayWizzle. And if you got any clips you want to send me, go ahead and throw that in the community or the DMs of any one of my social media. We got another controversial video today, man. The title is called "The Problem with Fake Statistics Racists Use Against Black People." Now, have you been anywhere besides under a rock since you was born? Then you know about the racism that black people face and have been facing throughout history, especially here in America. Though I can't really speak on other places in the world, I'm sure that it's safe to assume that there is racism taking place. But before we can start anywhere else, you always gotta tackle the problems here at home first. So here in America, where the black community is becoming more conscious by the day, something that I'm very proud of, and with the aid of certain individuals from other ethnicity groups coming out and telling the truth about their friends that may be racist, their family, and general possible associates that they just know. They break down in real time what's actually going on, the conversations being had behind our back. But other than that, than what's revealed to us, we have been noticing and picking up on certain patterns and methods that racist people use against black people. And that's what we finna break down in this video. The problem with fake statistics that is being weaponized against us, used by racists, and the effect that it has causing detrimental damage to the minds of certain people and just to the situation, period. Because at the end of the day, it causes a bunch of confusion and chaos. It's misleading, and it ultimately confuses people. Let's just say, for example, I'm a let's say I'm a Russian man who just came to America, trying to figure out what's going on, what's really going on between white and black people in America. And one of the first people I run into is one of these white creators who out here spreading false information, giving fake statistics on black people as far as crime, fertility rates, financial, agriculture, just the list goes on and on. So if I'm a mutual person trying to be unbiased and really figure out what's going on, and I hear all of these white creators or just white racist people, period, pushing fake statistics, it's only natural you're gonna be more reluctant to oppose black people. You're gonna think black people is the problem, especially if you're the type of person that really can't think for yourself, or you just rather listen to other people's perspectives rather than research your own, or research and gain a perspective of your own. And that's no shot to anyone, to each his own. But I'm the type of person that even I will listen to you and then still research. But let's just jump straight into the video. It's a fair quick one. Shout out to Exo Speaks. Feel me? That's who first published the clip. And without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. As always, if you like the content, don't be too shy to hit that like and subscribe button. Get notified when I drop a new video, or when I'm updating y'all on the old one, and let's ride.
One thing racists love doing is hiding behind fake statistics. And you can tell it's never about truth by how excited they get when they think they found something negative. Because normal people don't sit around looking for fake numbers about a group that they supposedly don't have a problem with. They always have some screenshot, percentage, or random post they saw online and never bothered to fact check. They bring it up like they've been waiting for the perfect time to use it.
Shout
So
out to
between
Exo.
the black FBAs, boomers dying out, because boomers are y'all's biggest generation, between your wanton street murder against each other, between your wanton OBGYN murder that your women perform, and the fact that your total fertility rate is 1.1. There's only one other race on Earth that has a smaller fertility rate than you guys, and it's the South Koreans. Between all of these factors combined, y'all's population is expected to more than halve by 2075. You're currently 45 million strong right now. By 2075, y'all are going to be less than 20 million strong. And that's not even the worst part. The worst part is y'all's boomers are y'all's best generation. Unlike us, white people, boomers are our worst generation. When the white boomers are finally gone, there's going to be a white renaissance happening in this country. The exact opposite is going to happen with black people. When black boomers are gone, the blacks are going to descend into racial chaos. What I mean by that is the blacks are the best generation. They're the last generation that has any humility to them. They're the last generation that are patriotic Americans. And they're the last generation that really just understands, like, just the American math equation. Like, just do these couple things. You're going to be successful. Put your head down and grind. And don't blame everybody else for your problem.
It's a lot of lies that he just told. But one of the biggest things is he said that the black population will be cut in half by 2075, which is not true. That's what makes this weird. Because if you pay attention, a lot of these people don't care if the statistic is real. They care if it makes us look bad. That's it. If the number makes black men look dangerous or black women look broken, they run with it because it already supports what they wanted to believe. That's not them being smart. That's them trying to sound smart. Somebody will be in a comment section talking crazy about black people, and when they get get challenged, they'll throw out some number that they clearly don't understand. They don't know where it came from, what year it's from, what's counted, what's left out, or why the number looks the way it does. But because it sounds official enough, they think they made a point. But no, you're not educated. You're just pressed to repeat anything that makes black people look bad. There's a difference between the two.
This post will get banned. If you see this post, save it and try and watch it again in a week, because it's going to get removed. Because somehow factual crime statistics are racist. If I try and say that black people with 85K or more a year are committing over twice the murders as white people making less than 10K, I'm a racist. I'm a bigot. Shout out to Asian people, though. Look at them, bro. They're killing it. Or they're not killing it out there.
Real information should make you ask more questions. But racist people use numbers to avoid asking questions at all. They don't want the full picture. They want a shortcut that they can throw at us so they don't have to deal with history or reality. Because a statistic without context is easy to twist. You can take any number, leave out the full story behind it, and make any group look bad. It lets them say hateful stuff while acting calm. They pretend they're just stating facts when really they already had a problem with black people to begin with. And the crazy part is, they think we don't notice, but we always do. Because if you really cared about a community's problems, why would a bad number make you happy? That's not concern, that's obsession. Even on my end, I don't go looking for fake statistics about white people. I don't care. Because when it's anybody else, people suddenly understand context. They understand poverty, trauma, and environment. But when it's black people, all of that disappears. Now, one number is supposed to explain millions of people. That's how you know it's not about truth. It's about who they want to blame.
Black crime in America is on the rise. It has been since the civil rights movement. We were all getting along and prospering and yeah, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, civil rights come and the free at last, free at last. Next thing you know, we can't put a cap on it because racism. Oh no, everyone's racist if they call out this behavior.
I'm not going to sit here and act like the black community doesn't face any problems. But I'm also not going to sit here and say that black crime is on the rise because there's nothing to back that claim up. And the way they use these fake statistics against black men is obvious. They want black men to be seen as dangerous before we even do anything. They'll take one number, leave out the context, and act like every black man is guilty by default. That's why we don't always get treated like individuals. We get treated like a warning sign. But when somebody from their group does something, now they remember how individuality works. Now it's don't generalize. But when it's black people, suddenly it represents everybody, right? That's the game they try to play. And they do the same thing with black women. They use fake stats and stereotypes to make black women look angry, difficult, undesirable, or broken. Then when black women defend themselves, they act like they're proving the stereotype. But no, you just disrespected somebody and they responded. That's not data. That's what happens when people get tired of being disrespected. They create the problem, then use the reaction as proof.
Say to the right, you say to the right.
Can you please just go to the other side
No.
of the sidewalk?
Could
What
you
is your
please?
problem?
I am on the right side of the. I'm
No,
on the
you're
correct
not.
side
No,
of the
you're
sidewalk.
not. What are you, a fucking agent? Get the fuck on, bro. Walk on the other side. What is your problem?
I don't have a problem.
You do have a problem.
No.
You see me walking and walk right in front of me. White people and they fucking entitlement. Y'all got a fucking problem.
It's a racial thing now.
Oh, yes, it is. Because like, you see me minding my business with my headphones in, just walking,
On
minding
the
my
wrong
business.
side of the sidewalk.
It's not a specific side of the fucking sidewalk you gotta walk
You
on,
have a
boy.
driver's license?
What the fuck wrong with
Do
you?
you have a driver's
Yes,
license?
I have a driver's license.
What
huh?
side of the street do you drive on?
It
You
don't
drive on the
matter.
right side
It
or the
doesn't
left side?
matter. It does not matter. This is, I can walk wherever the fuck I want to walk. I
See,
can
this-
yell
this is
whenever the fuck I
people-
want to yell. Y'all have a fucking entitlement problem.
No,
it's a
you-
whole fucking, it's a whole
Mirror, sweetheart.
it's a whole sidewalk.
Mirror,
Why
sweetheart.
the fuck do you gotta walk on the same side that
Mirror,
I'm walking on
sweetheart.
and try to make me feel intimidated and walk on the other side?
But honestly, that pattern's old, bro. Because these fake statistics are not just numbers to them. They're excuses. Excuses to dismiss us. Excuses to disrespect us. And that's why they hold on to them so tightly. Because once fake numbers fall apart, they have nothing left to hide behind. That's why they get mad when you ask where the number came from. And the moment you bring up context, they try to move to a different argument. Because the point was never to be honest or accurate. The point was to keep the stereotype alive. They'll call black people emotional, but they're the ones attached to fake numbers they never even check. They'll call black people biased, but only trust numbers that tell them what they want to hear. And it's pathetic, but fake numbers give racists something they really need: cover. They don't want to say, I hate black people, because that sounds too obvious. So instead, they just say, I'm looking at numbers. But no, you're not. You're looking for an excuse. Because people who actually care about truth don't only care about facts when the facts make black people look bad. They don't leave out context on purpose. And they don't get excited when they think they found a reason to hate on an entire group. So no, this is not about intelligence. It's not logic. And it's not just them being honest.
Yeah, no wonder 50% of the black population in America grow up without a father figure. It just screams the answer right in your face. There is no way we can be this
But maybe whites are a bit smarter than blacks. You don't think about that? You know, they always say, oh, look, whites have all this power and all, you know. Well, maybe because whites were more competent. Well, how is it they organize society better than the black people do?
I mean, black people have never had a chance to organize society.
Come on, they have all their own nations in Africa, and they failed to organize a successful country.
Even with me, I wouldn't bring up a fake statistic about white people and get excited about it. That shit is weird. I'm only gonna provide y'all with truth, and that's it. If somebody's using fake numbers about white people, I'm gonna tell them, bro, that's not real. But honestly, the only reason why black people have been seen doing that is because it's in retaliation to what they're doing. To show them, this is what y'all are doing to us, and this is how stupid y'all look doing it. So I get why some black people do it for that specific reason. But if it's to spread misinformation, I don't agree with that either.
That's a couple things about this video that I want to say, because bro definitely hit all the points. Well, definitely want to start off by saying I agree with Exo on everything he said, especially about those comments. 'Cause people jump in the comments with fake statistics all the time, and I can speak from experience, and I'm not even a popular creator. I'm still fairly a beginner, but the hatred still allow the racists to jump in my comments with fake statistics. And it's so crazy that a lot of times that I know it be fake, but because I haven't researched it right then and there to combat them if they decided to argue back, which I know they probably wouldn't, I still won't call them out on it. But shout out to people in the comments that do call them out on it in my defense. I really appreciate y'all. And to be honest, I don't think no black creators go intentionally looking for content that makes white people look bad. And I'm a creator that cover a lot of controversial content. Now, I will see a title that might spark a topic in my head and search for that. But I won't say, oh, you know what? I'm going to do a video on how these white people be having incest. You feel what I'm saying? Because in response to the video where the guy was like, oh, they always label it as racist if you want to call out the black people problems. All right, so what about calling out white people problems? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you want to talk about black on black crime or the abortion rate or poverty. I don't think none of those things is worse than the white on white crime. Black people shoot people, but you see videos of white people, grandkids, hitting the grandmother in the head with a hatchet and shit, then licking the blood. Or a nigga that took out or a white boy that took out his whole damn family. You feel me? And right now, I'm not trying to make white people look bad at all. I'm just trying to set an example and prove a point that exactly what Exo just said, bro. That's how y'all look when y'all do the same thing, but we could do that too. But first and foremost, like, it gotta be definitely for a reaction when people do that, say shit that to antagonize black people or bring out fake statistics. For one, if a person is racist, I don't even believe that individual should even be speaking on black people. Because you racist. At some point, bro, something negative is gonna come out your mouth that's gonna provoke somebody on the other side. And now that's gonna create an even bigger problem. The second reason is because they just simply don't care. They are there to antagonize, to make black people look bad, and probably just to create chaos. You can tell by the guy that was giving the fake statistics on the fertility rate. You hear what he say? Oh, when he was speaking about the black accomplishments, he's like blah blah blah. Bro, that just means you don't care, and it makes sense because you was racist to begin with. those type of people shouldn't even be allowed in the conversation. Because at the end of the day, no problem is going to get solved by listening to an obsessed narcissist. Because that's basically what they are and what they act like. Now, other races that follow the white supremacy and want to be anti-black, they are racist followers. But the white people that's racist, they are obsessed narcissists. And referring to the video where the lady and the black woman and the white guy had a quarrel about the sidewalk. Bro, is you fucking serious? The wrong side of a sidewalk? You didn't even say jaywalking. You didn't say you crossed the street while traffic was going. You said the wrong side of the sidewalk, bro. There's no motherfucking indications of which side of the sidewalk to walk on. You literally can walk whichever part you want to. So in my eyes, you asking whether you gonna make this a racist thing, bro? That's a rhetorical question. Most of y'all that ask, is it? Oh, you gonna make it racist, bro? That's a rhetorical question. It been racist, bro. You made it racist by initially fucking with me. Yo literally found something to pick with that black woman about. And the crazy part about it is, most of them is just cowards with picks. I used to say like, damn, why black people don't be punching them in their shit or do this or that. But I see now because a lot of y'all not even worth the energy. See how that man just picked with that black woman about walking on the wrong side of the sidewalk. He wouldn't have did that to no man. If you see him picking a fight with somebody about something as small as that, you best believe if it's a male, it's going to be a kid. Or if it's a grown man, it's going to be a grown man who's smaller than him, who he think he can beat. I noticed that pattern with y'all too. Like y'all got picks, bro. And then y'all only do shit when y'all know y'all got the upper hand or the advantage. Like this shit is crazy, but we got a new saying for them type of racist people. Fuck around and find out. Straight up, and we don't discriminate at all. Shout out to all the white people and all the other races out there that keep it real, that's not anti-black, that know the truth about black people. Some of y'all have been taken in by blacks, raised by blacks, taught by blacks. Some of y'all is basically black at heart. And I just want to give a shout out to y'all and let you know that y'all appreciate it as well. But man, y'all let me know what y'all think about this video down in the comment section. What you think about them always throwing out fake statistics, trying to change the narrative or sway somebody's influence on how they think about a person, especially black people. And not even just white people using fake statistics though, but what you think about people using fake statistics, period? Like, what you think about people using false stats and spreading false information, period? Like, and just in general, they don't even gotta be white. They could be any color. Like, what you just think about those type of individuals? Because I just believe you gotta have evil intent or like an ugly soul to just do that, period. Like to stare somebody wrong intentionally. And while y'all at it, also let me know what y'all think about the effect that false information has on people that can't tell the difference or that just can't go research and find the information out for themselves. What you think about those type of people spreading false information to the people who is basically unable to research for themselves? If you made it this far in the video, don't forget to hit that like button. And as always, if you like the content, don't be too shy to hit that like and subscribe button. Get notified when I drop a new video or when I'm updating y'all on the old one. We on our way to 250 subscribers, so I definitely gotta thank you all for tapping into the channel. Show me y'all love and support, man. I really appreciate it. And if you want to catch me live, just go to tiktok.com/TayWizard276 at 8 a.m. Twitch.tv/TayWizard at 5 p.m. Kick.com/TayWizard at 5 p.m. every day except for Saturdays. If you got any clips you want to send me, go ahead and throw that in the community, man, or you could throw that in the DMs at any one of my social media platforms. All available links will be listed below in the description section. Shout out to Exo Speaks for the clip. This has been another episode of Tay Wizard Reactions, man. I got another video to do before I go shoot my live content and before I get on live. So I'm going to holla at y'all on the next video. I love y'all. Thank you for watching.